Checking out the damage. Checking out the damage. I kind of, I know we're gonna lose some limbs. I'm just hoping we can save the tree itself. Looks like to me it's still alive. We actually did something a little bit different by having that year off. I didn't get a chance to prune anything back or air layer any of these branches off. So it was hard this year to cover everything because everything got so tall last year. But I am seeing what I want to see is the green in those branches. So this year I used some fabric, frost fabric, supposedly. That was supposed to be, I don't know, like down to, I think that thing said 20 degrees or 10, something, 15, 25. But we got down to 7 degrees here. And that's why I tell people, you kind of look at those zones, growing zones, but everything is so sporadic that our growing zone actually changed from 8B to 9A, but still it got down to 7 degrees. Like that's like zone 7 or something, right? Zone 7, maybe that's like zone 8A or something. Get down to 7 degrees. Zone 9 shouldn't get down to 7 degrees. Let's see how I got this over here. Yeah, zone 9A. But we're still able to cover everything. Probably get some more covering next year. This one took like 2 of those things. I need some bigger ones.
This is like a wedding bell. Something like that.
Yeah. They say that's why people don't garden, because it's all this extra work. Some people are like, I'll just go to the store and get it. But these fruit are so good. Fruit are so good.
Yep. Better than the store-bought.
I think this is like a 50 feet frost cover blanket. I got this from Amazon. But getting down to 7 degrees, so that's one thing with citrus. I really wasn't expecting to keep any leaves. So the first mechanism of the citrus tree is gonna stop feeding those leaves to try to stay alive. It's kind of like frostbiting a real person. It's kind of like frostbiting a real person.
You gotta let go the leaves.
You let those fingers go first and try to put the heat. Your body is going to try to put the heat inside of your core, which in turn for here, the core of this tree is those thick branches down there.
Yes, look at that.
So you can see, even come over here, I got some growth coming out right now, some new growth.
Yeah.
So when you're wondering, like, is the tree gone? No.
It's just like someone look at that. It's dead, but it still can make something coming out.
This was some of the new growth. So what happened was we had new growth coming out, and then we got another freeze. So it killed it back again.
Look at that.
Yeah. So what I would do is, over the course of time, if it doesn't drop it itself, I would come out and try to get some of these leaves off of these things, because these leaves, though they're dead, they are drawing some energy. You might not think it, but the tree is still trying to pump energy into these things to bring them back to life. So if you just pull them all off, which I'll wait right now, but if you pull them all off, you got a better chance that the tree is just gonna start pumping out those new leaves even faster, other than just having this on. Then you got branches like this, where you see it's all the way brown. Those are dead. You can go ahead on and just cut those off automatically. That's because you don't want this tree trying to
Like the end.
put energy in anything. Now this one is crazy. This part died, but this part is still alive, which is telling me that it's gonna die anyway because it can't get nutrients up to there. It may be
That's
able
why
to
you
on the
look.
backside.
No,
But I'll
it's
leave it.
not.
We may be able to air layer a little piece of that.
You're the end piece.
But we do got a lot of parts that whatever was like on the outside, like right here you can see, this is dead. Probably back to here. We got a little bit of green right there.
Not good anymore.
So I'll wait to see the top. I mean, because I still see a lot of green right here. And we'll air layer this year. Try to get this top off of here. That way, we want to keep the tree about right here. That way we can cover it, because we can't cover it once they start getting high. I'll let you see over here. Oh, I would have to build something higher. And there's no way to grow a citrus tree here in this part of Louisiana without covering it. They won't survive. They'll survive 1 year, but then a year like this, when you get 7 degrees, which we've been getting every year now. I never thought we would get this cold when I was younger, like because I wasn't gardening, but now I watch the temperature. Every year we're getting into the teens, at least for a week or two.
Yep.
Which is crazy to me.
Going down.
This one here I got 2 on as well. All of our citrus look like that. Now, I'm glad that I know how to cover now, because the first year we grew citrus, we didn't cover anything. And actually this tree is the only tree that survived uncovered, but it died all the way back to the ground and came back. So this was the only tree that I feel more confident that it can take some low temperatures. Now this side is a graft. I don't know how this is gonna do.
Yep. Still sleeping. I said I gotta still stay sleeping till March something. So
We're just about here now. We're just about in March. So
yeah.
I'm taking it off because I don't want it to mold in there like it's starting to do now. Because we are starting to get some warm temperatures now.
Yeah. It's not that cold anymore today. It was colder than yesterday. I mean, it was cold yesterday. It rained because it was raining and stuff. Temperature dropped down again.
Not seeing any new
Look
growth
at it.
like I saw on the other one.
I think it's still kind of like this right. This part is dead. Oh no, it's still got green
I'll
on
wait a
it.
little bit and see just how many of them we gotta cut. You can see right out here. All of this that was on the outside is basically probably about
Is that molded? Like the leaves are molded because of the it's moist.
Even this one, we don't know what this is. I think this is a lemon. I think this is a mild lemon.
Probably so.
It's either a lemon or
That grapefruit.
that's some big thorns. And we grafted this on. I don't know what I grafted on. I really don't know. I don't know what it was.
Maybe the grapefruit. But I don't think the
Grapefruit
grapefruit.
have huge thorns like this.
Maybe not. Maybe the
It actually fruited
lemon.
last year, and we lost the fruit.
Yes.
Hopefully this year it fruits. I mean, you almost don't want to touch that.
That's a lot of thorn. Yeah, that's a big thorn.
It's kind of like our Meyer lemon don't have that many thorns. I don't think. I might have made a mistake and grafted a rootstock back onto it. I don't know.
I hope
But
not.
I grafted it down there at the bottom when these trees were coming up. Down here is a graft, and I have no idea what kind of tree it was. Hopefully a grapefruit. But
Or lemon. It's okay.
Yeah, or some kind of lemon.
Lemon or grapefruit is okay, but not that rootstock thing.
I'm only showing you this because a lot of people around this time of the year, YouTube starts showing that video of me building these hoops, covering these trees. Now, generally, my trees don't get damaged like this. This was the first year I used this instead of all plastic. So I'm sure more cold kind of got through this than the plastic, but it's still alive. So
Yeah.
generally, I want to get it a little bit more down.
So you know now, you gotta get back to the plastic next time. Well,
but
you can
but we
rub that
wasn't
with it.
thinking that we would get 7-degree temperatures either, though.
Yeah, we didn't even think about getting a snow either.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. See if we start to get wherever the new growth starts to pop out of. Like I said, I don't see any little leaves coming out. So I know a lot of
Probably
this
not.
stuff I gotta take off.
Maybe not now.
Yeah.
But all the leaves that can go up down on the on the ground will be a fertilizer to it too.
Now, even if your tree, I will tell you this. Usually, when a citrus tree goes through this kind of shock, if you really want to give it a chance, you gotta wait till like May or June to see if it's gonna come back, because it's gonna look dead. In some cases, if it's hurt really, really bad, like this one looked dead till like June, and then a little sprig start coming out at the bottom of it, and it was on top of the ground. So that's how we end up saving this one.
Yeah.
So I'm showing you this, so when I show you again, you'll see that it actually survived. Like, I'm not really worried about this one. I believe it's gonna make it. Now, we could get some more cold. It's already damaged right now. We could get some more cold that'll finish it off. Right now, it's coming into the time where it's time to start fertilizing as well. So that's gonna help it as well. We're gonna show you, I'm gonna fertilize through the irrigation system. I have this, it's like a suction where you mix your fertilizer and then you just let it suck it into the tree. So we're gonna start fertilizing more than likely next week. And that's gonna give it a boost too, because it's kind of fighting for its life up in here. Let me just show you the rest of the, she's gonna press pause. We're gonna show you the rest of the citrus trees in the back, probably about 2 or 3 minutes of that, just to let you see how all of them are looking. And then if they survive, you'll know how not to be scared if your trees start looking like this. So give us a second. All right, so this is the Myers lemon, improved Myers lemon. And you can see how I was telling you, like, look how small our thorns are here. So I don't know what those are. This is the thorns I'm used to on this one. I don't know where I got that cutting from. I might have took it from somewhere and ended up getting the wrong thing. Took somebody cutting off a tree that I saw inside the road or something. But a lot of these, so the Myers lemon is the one that, beyond all of my trees that I have, that's why you got this one. You kind of want a Myers lemon, any lemon tree, lemon or lime, you got to put it on that, like what they call it, south facing wall. On the south side, the north wind comes from that way. You got to put it on the back side of your house, on the south side of your house, to try to help it survive. But still inside of here, I'm seeing a lot of green. But as well, on the tops, these are going to have to come all the way back. It should still survive, but lots of damage. To be expected, it's 7 degrees. Go ahead on and just start taking off what you see that's dead. The part that's not dead, don't touch it. It may still not make it, but we'll breathe life into it. I don't know, because these are some long ones here, bro. These thorns.
This probably is a Mayor lemon.
There might be a lemon out there. I mean, a lot of this stuff got. And this was just last year's growth, so that's what you're gonna lose. Let's walk onto the back and check it out. That was last year's growth.
Let's go to the back by the tunnel.
Pomegranates, they were leafing out, but here they go, they're leafing out again. So we're gonna air layer a couple of these pomegranates this year as well. I really like the flowers. These flowers real good.
Yep. Oh, I see the peach now. Like the
New flowers on
new leaves came out. After all.
we had flower. It did flower.
Yeah, a lot of flower on that peach.
I'm not gonna let these elderberries grow here this year at all.
Yeah, because they taking over and they taking energy from the peach.
And the vines and stuff are growing up on it and then jumping on the peach tree. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cut it here for now. But that is that monkey potato that we don't really eat. So stop letting that grow.
Yep.
So maybe it might fruit out again. It got one little fruit left. Oh, look at the little fruit on there. Don't know if that's gonna survive or not.
Probably. We just don't know.
Let's go on the high ground.
You go on the high ground.
Now this looks like we're gonna get some fruit out
Like,
of this.
look like it. Like,
There's
see?
spurs everywhere.
I hope so.
First year getting off of the pineapple patch.
I'm hoping so.
Prune this one as well. I didn't prune this pear tree because anything was dead. It be beating us up when we trying to cut the grass. So this was like those low hanging limbs. That's why I took these out.
That's gonna be a good cooking tree. They got some like rotten part too.
Yeah. A lot of my figs I'm gonna have to cut back drastically. I did see some ambrosia beetle inside some of these stalks. Don't see any.
Oh yeah. Look like one, and they get it in the middle too.
Yeah. So what I want to do is, whatever survives off of these, I want to take me some cuttings and root them just in case this dies all the way back. I want to get some of these different cuttings.
Yeah.
They've gotten into this one pretty good this year. Last year it waited until spring came, but now it jumped in these early. So the only thing about your figs is that beetle.
Oh, we just started to have them like two years ago.
Yeah, yep.
Like having problem with them.
But if we can get some more cuttings off of them and something happens, these grow really fast. We took this off. You'll see it still got
Fruits.
dried up fruits. These are gonna make it. I'm not really worried about these. Your kumquats are some of the most cold hardy ones. Now this one. The Nagami, not so much, but this is the Miwa. And it's usually a little bit more cold hardy. The one that's kind of tart, they die really fast. But you can still see, I still got parts of this. You got to come in and kind of nurture and cut off. We didn't have this problem last year. We didn't get no dieback on these.
Yeah, because it didn't get cold last year. It didn't really get cold though. Like, I think we only went down to 20 degrees.
20 something.
Yeah.
And maybe if we got to like 13, 14, it was only for like a few hours. But I think this year that
Snow.
snow kind of came in.
And it was a thick snow this year.
And then it came early because usually we'll have most of the fruit off of the trees, but for some reason this year, it still had a lot of fruit on the trees when the cold came. Unless it just gave us more fruit.
Yeah.
But yep, just come in, cut your dead spots that you know for sure are dead, and let the tree kind of manage itself. And I'm gonna feed this one as well. Now both of these are kind of the same. They're dancing. I think it's a daisy or sunburst. Tangerine.
That's a
I think it's a
sunburst.
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 And same thing with this. I'm gonna just wait a while. You basically just want to get some of your leaves off, whatever's falling off, and that just helps with not attracting bugs and diseases. Just go in and get whatever you can off. A lot of it's gonna drop on its own, but you want to kind of help it out too. I ain't got no gloves on, and you got some spiders in there too. But you just want to come in, get all that out the way. You open up that sunlight to come in and start hitting those branches.
Got a wolf.
Yeah, drying out those branches, and then that sunlight will make them start flowering or leafing out again. So tangerine is one of those, it's kind of like the lemon. They don't like cold. So being that it's still alive, I'm happy. And this one is, we call it Hantan mandarin. Really good. Oh my God.
Yep.
Really good. You can see it's got a little too tall anyway. I couldn't, this is where the cold just got it. I couldn't do anything for it that high. So a lot of that's dying out. But still, as long as this part of the tree, and you can tell based off of looking at those leaves and looking at these, you can see that these leaves are a little bit greener. They are trying to pump nutrients to those leaves, but we all know they're not gonna make it. So it's best you just come out and just run your hand along it and try to get some of that off. See what's gonna fall off, and that's gonna just help the tree out.
Try to shake it. See, that's easier.
It's gonna help the tree out.
Then you let them go to don't say, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. I get slapped in my face.
Yeah. And this is the grapefruit right here.
Oh, this one we struggle with every year, trying to get it going. But as long as it's alive, I'm happy. Not that much dieback on it either, so that's a good thing. Yeah, the branches are bent over a little bit because of the cover stuff we have on it. For the most part, they look good.
Yep.
I'll show you the biggest difference when we go on the hot tunnel. We don't have these problems. That's why I was telling Beverly, we're gonna transition all of our vegetables and stuff. We can grow that stuff outside. We have such a long growing season here that really doesn't pay us to grow tomatoes and stuff in the hot tunnel because they do so well outside from March all the way till November. We can grow that if we want to. Here we just want to take advantage. It's so wet down there. Let me roll up that side.
That's
You can
okay.
go in from the side. Oh, we can just walk in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's already messed that soil.
Yay!
The same citrus, let me show you some of these citrus that had all those trouble, or all that trouble outside. You come in here, and that's why I think we're going to transition a lot of our fruit growing. Look at all that new growth on these.
Yep.
They're already flowering as well.
Look at that calamunden over there, flower.
Even this one is starting to put on flowers. We did have to spray it with some copper. Yeah, even that one was looking really good.
Yep, the color one did. You dropped it?
No, I got it. This is just that deep.
Yeah. We're gonna have to plant a lot of yucca this year. With all the yucca sticks that we got.
Yeah, we had to save those. I'm not cutting that out. We had to save this one.
It's coming up already.
But it's so wet back there. It's good. Look at that. Oh, that one got smashed up in there. Look, it grew in the. Get that out of there.
Oh wow. It grew in the middle and ripened in the middle.
That was almost right. This is the
like-
fontaine. Yeah, I can take that off. Fontaine.
Balimbing.
I like carrot though.
Yeah. I think my children like carrot.
Yeah, so we need to fertilize these as well. Once it stops raining, we'll be able to come in here and fertilize these.
And we gotta start putting some more crawfish thing on that banana. Mango. But look at this guava, babe.
Well, I was doing good. Oh wow, I didn't even see it had fruited flowers yet. Wow, that was cool. So we cut this one back. We trimmed this one back a while ago when we saw it starting to leaf out. I wanted to trim it back because it was getting a little high. So
Yeah.
we just came in and trimmed all of the tall leaves, branches out.
The mango is flowering.
Look like the carrot might give us something.
Babe, the mango is flowering.
Yeah, I know that's what I was saying. When you say we need to come and bring in
More.
that thing scared me. Oh my gosh.
What scared you?
That thing I put on the tree.
Oh, you thought it was a snake. And it's flowering all the way to the top part.
Yeah. We tried to grab that off too, and it wouldn't
It's
come off.
cool.
So still need to lean that back up some more. I need to put another stake on the back side of that. Hold it up. Hopefully this carry because it's got new growth on it. So
Yeah. And I'm wishing my mango gonna give me something this year too. That mango need to do something.
this one might fruit this year.
Yeah.
Maybe different. This is a double mahal.
Just a lot of mosquitoes right now because of the moist and
Yeah, and it's closed.
wet. Yeah.
We really want to come in here and take out a lot of these taller
Bananas. Yeah.
We're gonna just put them outside.
Look at the banana thing. It got like moist on its body. Like it's because of the cold and not like hot. Yep.
Everything looks good. So, and that's another.
That's the lime.
Yeah, that's a lime. Actually, took this lime from outside somewhere and put it in here. Or it was in a pot and we put it in here. They just do so much better in the high tunnel, your citrus, for some reason. So,
Them long guns is getting big too, babe.
yeah, we're gonna pot some of those seedlings that we have. I'm gonna leave these until we finally get done with the papaya. But what I'm gonna do is I wanna, from now on, when we get seeds, I wanna plant the papayas kind of in the middle, down the middle of the high tunnel. And when we take out these pots, I wanna kind of space everything out because we're gonna just have trees back here. Some trees in the ground that we can keep low. That's what I wanna do.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's how everything is going, coming out of the winter. Everything is looking good.
We didn't even use that heater this year.
Yeah, I didn't use it this year. I had propane, but I was like, I need to know if I need it. I don't want to just be wasting money, but I took a chance because I could have lost a lot of this stuff.
Look at that rose. It's got a lot of power on it already.
Yeah, we're going to take the roses out. Get them in the ground. This is just rose cuttings.
Oh.
Once we see what color they are.
I think that's the red ones. We've been getting some papaya out of our papaya already. Like we had eight, like at least three. That mango are doing a little bit better.
Doing better if you spray them.
You just need to keep spraying them.
We're gonna go ahead and take those. These tall bananas, we're gonna take those out this year. I'm gonna plant these out. We probably even end up getting some fruit out of. Well, that one's got to come out, but those two, we might get some fruit out of
Those
them.
are already you already took the fruit out of it. You're probably not getting some.
Look like that grapevine died back too.
Yeah.
Too wet probably. So that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I wanted to show y'all, just give you an update before we forgot. And then turn around is April and everything is green. And you really want to know, like, how did they come through
The
the winter? Like, what happened? That usually happens just about every year. We usually lose one or two citrus. This year, I don't think we're going to lose any. So keep wrapping your trees with whatever you got, whatever material, whether it's blankets, plastic, frost cloth, whatever you can find, or a high tunnel. That's the best one. Well, whatever you can find, wrap those trees up. Aloe vera about to power
Yeah.
up. All right. Thank y'all for watching. As always. Till next time.